Hello students, good morning. Today's video is much asked for and much awaited one. As you know, this year the story writing task in your writing skills section has been replaced by the data interpretation task, that is analytical paragraph that you need to write on the basis of the given map, chart, report or line graph. इस वीडियो को एंड तक जरूर देखिए वरना कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आएगा. This is line graph, the pie chart. This is the bar chart and this is the table. It carries 10 marks and a systematically planned answer can earn you 10 on 10. This analytical paragraph requires you to write 150 words about the given data. This is a skill that you might not have practiced before. But the key to get full marks in this question is to understand what an evaluator wants from your answer and what is the criterion for the evaluation of this question. Now for your information, I want to tell you that I myself had been a CBSE evaluator. So on that basis, I want to tell you what you should write in your answer in order to fetch full marks. So let's first try to understand the marking criteria. How an evaluator like me will give you marks in this question. The first and foremost thing in this marking criteria is task achievement. Task achievement क्या है? You need to describe all the main features of the given graph. सारी जो उसकी main features हैं वो आपको describe करनी है in 150 words. And you need to support each feature with accurate detail. जो भी main feature है उसको आपने support करना है data के साथ. Second point in marking criteria is coherence. What is coherence? हिंदी में coherence को कहते हैं तालमेल. जो भी आप लिख रहे हो, जो भी आपके मेन आइडियाज हैं, उन सब में तालमेल होना चाहिए, सामंजस्य होना चाहिए. सो कोहेरेंस रिफर्स टू कनेक्टिंग ऑल योर मेन आइडियाज टुगेदर. कैसे कनेक्ट करोगे? लिंकिंग वर्ड्स के साथ, जैसे कि देयरफॉर, कंसिक्वेंटली, एज अ रिजल्ट, सिमिलरली, ऑन द कॉन्ट्रास्ट, एटसेट्रा. थर्ड क्राइटेरिया वो है लेक्सिकल रिसोर्स. लेक्सिकल का मतलब क्या है? वोकैबुलरी. Choosing good and choicest words to define the trends in the graph may win you full marks in this question. Mark my words. अच्छे words, choicest words, अच्छी vocabulary. कोई spelling mistakes नहीं होनी चाहिए and right word must be used at the right place. उसके बाद हमारा last criteria क्या है? Grammatical accuracy. Grammar is the soul of any language. Grammatical mistakes नहीं होनी चाहिए. No error pertaining to tenses. टेंस मिस्टेक नहीं होनी चाहिए कि प्रेजेंट पास्ट फ्यूचर सब गड़बड़ कर रहे हो. पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच में यानी कि प्रपोजिशन, कंजंक्शन, इन सब में कोई मिस्टेक नहीं होनी चाहिए. पंक्चुएशन रिलेटेड मिस्टेक नहीं होनी चाहिए. ये 4 चीज़ों का ध्यान रखना है और 10 नंबर आपके. एज मोर चांसेस आर देयर कि लाइन ग्राफ ही आएगा आपको एग्जाम में, मीन्स 70% चांसेस इसी के हैं. सो इन दिस वीडियो आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू हाउ टू अटेम्प्ट the analysis of a line graph. Okay, so I have taken up a line graph here. Let's see what the question says. The chart below shows the changes in 3 different areas of crime in Manchester city centre from 2003 to 2012. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features. So even the examiner says कि selecting and reporting the main features only. You don't need to talk about each and every feature, only the main features, and making comparisons where relevant. So this is your line graph. The yellow line shows the burglary crime. The red line shows car theft. The blue line shows robbery. On x-axis, here are your years in which the crime cases happen. And on y-axis, we have been given the number of cases. For example, number of cases of burglary. Okay, now the first thing you need to do in your analytical paragraph is to write introduction and overview. Introduction. Now, how to write introduction? First thing, you need to write only one sentence in your introduction, and this very first sentence of your introductory paragraph would be the paraphrasing of the description of the question itself. जो हमें ये description दिया हुआ है, ये description, इसी की paraphrasing करनी है, and that would be our introductory sentence. पैराफ्रेजिंग क्या होती है? पैराफ्रेजिंग मीन्स जो लिखा हुआ है उसी को रीराइट करना इन योर ओन वर्ड्स. नाउ दिस रीराइटिंग कैन बी डन इन मल्टीपल वेज बाय चेंजिंग द ऑर्डर ऑफ वर्ड्स. थोड़ा सा वर्ड्स को इधर उधर कर देंगे, जैसे एक्टिव है तो उसको पैसिव में कर देंगे, पैसिव है तो एक्टिव में कर देंगे, या फिर सिनोनिम्स यूज करके. सिनोनिम्स यूज करके करना काफी इजी है, सो लेट मी टेल यू दिस वे. सो हमारा इंट्रोडक्टरी सेंटेंस क्या होगा? द चार्ट. चार्ट एक्चुअली में ये है क्या? चार्ट तो हम सबको बोल देते हैं, ये है लाइन ग्राफ. तो द चार्ट की जगह पे क्या सिनोनिम यूज करेंगे? लाइन ग्राफ. सो द चार्ट की जगह पे हम यूज करते हैं द गिवन लाइन ग्राफ. द गिवन लाइन ग्राफ. अब शोज. शोज के बहुत सारे सिनोनिम्स हो सकते हैं, डिस्प्लेज, प्रेजेंट्स, डिपिक्ट्स. तो हाँ, यहाँ पे हमने डिपिक्ट्स वर्ड यूज कर लिया. द गिवन लाइन ग्राफ डिपिक्ट्स द changes in. Now for changes I have used the changing trends. You can use any if any other word comes to your mind. In three different areas of crime. Three different areas of crime. Now I'm not able to think up of any synonym here. So what are the three different areas of crime? I write their names. Here the three different areas of crime are burglary, car theft and robbery. So instead of writing this, I write the three crime areas. Changing trends in burglary, car theft and robbery in Manchester city centre. Now Manchester city centre, we can't give it any other name, so I have written Manchester town centre. From 2003 to 2012. Now this is a range. I have used the word between the years 2003 and 2012. Okay, so if the range has been given, convert it to between and. If between and is given, convert it to range. Okay, so our introductory sentence is ready. This is our introductory sentence that we have actually paraphrased from the description of the question itself. Okay, now let's come to overview. Overview is also a part of our introduction. You can skip it if you want. That's your wish. If you skip the overview, then you must write the conclusion. If you have written the overview, you can skip the conclusion. So it's totally your wish. Now what is overview? Overview refers to the main summary of the chart without giving any details of numbers and figures. जो आपको दिख रहा है, that you can notice at the first glance, वही आपने उसकी summary आपने अपने overview में लिखनी है. Only important and relevant. Okay? So, now here you can see this yellow line that pertains to burglary. This is falling. It's falling and then rising again, then becomes steady. So, in my overview, I have written, according to the given data, burglary fell remarkably over the period. So, over the period means from the year 2004 to 2008. So, over the year, burglary has fell down. Burglary cases have seen a drop. Car theft remained steady in the initial 6 years. Car theft जो है, red line, it has remained steady. कहाँ से कहाँ तक? 2000 से लेकर 2008 तक. So sorry, 2003 से लेकर 2008 तक it has been steady and after this it rose towards the end. End तक फिर बढ़ती ही गई है. So I have written car theft remained steady in the initial 6 years and then rose towards the end. Whereas robbery cases, now I have used the linking word whereas. This is only one sentence and I am linking it with the linking words. Whereas robbery cases, this blue line depicts robbery. These robbery cases were very few. You can see we are making the comparison. Robbery cases are very few as compared to the other crime cases. Robbery cases were very few throughout the period as compared to the other crimes. So our overview is ready. Now our introductory part is complete. Now let's proceed towards the body of the paragraph. We have written introduction. Now we will write the body part. You can divide the body paragraph in further 2 or 3 parts because there are 3 main features. You can divide it into 3 main paragraphs or you can divide it into 2. That is your wish. So in this part, we will take up the 3 main features mentioned in our overview and describe them in detail, supporting with enough figures and numbers. Let's look at the example that I have written. In the overview, I had written that burglary cases fell remarkably over the period. So, in order to elaborate it further, I have written burglary cases were numbered at 3,400. Now, I have to support my statement with the data, with the figures. Burglary cases were numbered at 3,400 in 2003. See, 3,400 here in 2003. Which continued to rise in the subsequent year. Subsequent means following year. You can write following year also, but subsequent is the better choice of word. Okay, so which continued to rise. It was numbered at 3400 in 2003 and it continued to rise in the subsequent year, means in 2004. You don't need to write it because you have written in the subsequent year, so that is clear. To 3800 approximately. So this is 3800 approximately. You can use the word approximately because you don't know exactly what number lies here. And then dropped dramatically. See this steep fall in the line. So we will use the word dramatically. Dramatically we use when there is a sharp decrease or increase. So then dropped dramatically to 1000 only in 2008. Again, burglary rose to 1500 cases in a year. Now, in 1 year, the cases increased to 1500. पहले 1000 थे, अब 1500 हो गए हैं. But afterwards, it became more or less constant. Why I have written more or less? Because it is little bit fluctuating. So, I have written more or less constant. Constant means एक level पे आ गए हैं कुछ-कुछ. More or less means कुछ-कुछ. अब हम शुरू करेंगे अपना बॉडी पार्ट में ही नेक्स्ट पैराग्राफ, जिसमें हम डिफाइन करेंगे कार थेफ्ट को. रेड लाइन कार थेफ्ट की है. सो व्हाट वी कैन सी दैट कार थेफ्ट रिमेन स्टडी इन द इनिशियल 6 years. यही लिखा था हमने अपने ओवरव्यू में, बट अभी इसको थोड़ा सा डिफाइन करेंगे. वी विल से कार थेफ्ट कार थेफ्ट केप्ट फ्लक्चुएटिंग टिल 2008. तो ये जो 2008 है, यहाँ तक ये फ्लक्चुएट कर रही है. पहले ऊपर गई, यहाँ नीचे आई, फिर ऊपर गई, फिर नीचे आई. तो ये फ्लक्चुएट हो रहा है. फ्लक्चुएट मीन्स ऊपर नीचे ऊपर नीचे. सो द कार थेफ्ट केप्ट फ्लक्चुएटिंग टिल 2008 at around 2300 cases per year. तो around क्या है, किसके around fluctuate कर रही है? So here we can see it is around 2300 cases. Again I have said around because I'm not sure which number exactly lies here. With a small increase of 200 twice, with a small increase of 200 twice from 2009 to 2012. So what we have seen in 2009 and in 2012, from this period to this period, there has been an increase of 200 once here, then became steady, and then once here. So I have written with a small increase of 200 twice from 2009 to 2012. Robbery cases. अब आ जाते हैं robbery cases पे. Robbery cases ranged between 500 to 1000 throughout the period. अब रॉबरी केसेस का हमने ओवरव्यू में बताया था कि दे वर वेरी फ्यू थ्रू आउट द पीरियड. तो हमने यहाँ पे लिख दिया रॉबरी केसेस रेंज्ड, क्योंकि यहाँ पे डाटा बताना है. सो रॉबरी केसेस रेंज्ड बिटवीन 500 to 1000. बस इसके बीच बीच में ही रहे हैं थ्रू आउट द पीरियड. इससे बाहर नहीं गए, ना इससे ऊपर गए ना नीचे गए. सो रॉबरी केसेस रेंज्ड बिटवीन 500 to 1000 थ्रू आउट द पीरियड. Now it's a very small line. I didn't need to create another paragraph for the same. So ये जो रॉबरी केसेस वाली लाइन है, ये मैंने कार थेफ्ट वाले पैराग्राफ में ही इंक्लूड कर दी. सो हमारा बॉडी पार्ट जो है वो फिनिश हो गया. नाउ इज द टाइम फॉर कंक्लूजन. सी द कंक्लूजन पार्ट इज ऑप्शनल. अगर आपने ओवरव्यू लिखा है तो आप कंक्लूजन नहीं लिखोगे, लेकिन अगर आप कंक्लूजन लिखना चाहते हो, क्योंकि कुछ टीचर्स भी होते हैं और कुछ बच्चे भी होते हैं जो कंक्लूजन लिखना ज़्यादा ज़रूरी समझते हैं, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है उसमें. अगर आप कंक्लूजन लिखना चाहते हो तो आप कंक्लूजन लिखो, बट उस केस में फिर ओवरव्यू मत लिखो. आस्किंग मी, आई वुड रादर प्रेफर राइटिंग एन ओवरव्यू. मैं हमेशा ओवरव्यू लिखती हूँ क्योंकि ओवरव्यू से मुझे एक आउटलाइन मिल जाता है टू कंस्ट्रक्ट द बॉडी पार्ट इफेक्टिवली. इट्स टोटली योर विश हाउ यू वांट टू राइट इट. नाउ इफ यू वांट टू राइट द कंक्लूजन वुड बी सेम एज ओवरव्यू. अलग से मेहनत नहीं करनी, वही ओवरव्यू जो आपने सोचा था, लिखा नहीं, बस उसी को आपने कंक्लूजन में लिख देना है. थोड़ा सा वर्ड्स का चेंज होगा. जैसे कि कंक्लूजन में हम लिखेंगे सेम लाइन बट विद द डिफरेंट बिगिनिंग. ओवरऑल द ग्राफ शोज हाउ. नाउ सी द रेस्ट इज सेम. Overall, the graph shows how burglary fell remarkably over the period. Car theft remained steady in the initial 6 years and then rose towards the end, whereas robbery cases were very few throughout the period as compared to the other crimes. Now, this is the final look of your analytical paragraph that you have attempted. Okay, I have attempted it. Now, the word count is 147, which is perfect. You need to write around 150 words. It can be more than 150 words because the maximum limit is 200. But I would say keep it short and simple. Use the choicest words, good vocabulary, do not commit any grammatical mistake, and achieve the task in every possible way. And you are sure to get 10 on 10. For this type of answer, you can get 10 on 10. और ये एक template है. जिसमें आप अपना मटेरियल डाल सकते हो। कोई भी क्वेश्चन आ जाए लाइन ग्राफ से रिलेटेड तो उसकी जो डिटेल्स हैं वो आप इसमें फिट कर सकते हो। If you want, you can take the screenshot of this answer. You can also take the screenshot of the picture, the image, the line graph that I had shown you. You can also get the knowledge about this tutorial on my website. The link for website you will find in my description box. और अब बात आती है वोकैबुलरी की। कौन से वर्ड्स हमें इस आंसर में यूज़ करने चाहिए ताकि आपको फुल मार्क्स मिले। उसके लिए आपको मुझे सब्सक्राइब करना होगा, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा शेयर करना होगा, एंड यू नीड टू कमेंट टेलिंग मी दैट आई शुड पोस्ट अनदर वीडियो फॉर टेलिंग you the vocabulary used in this answer, in this analytical paragraph. I hope this video has cleared all your doubts about this question of analytical paragraph. You can always contact me if any further assistance is needed. Good day. See you in my next video.